Welcome, reindeer, elves, carolers, to another Christmas edition of Hidden Creek Manor. In this video, we're going to do an unboxing of the Prismatic Members Mark collection from Sam's. Previously, our Christmas decorations, in the yard at least, were primarily blow-ups, which, I know a lot of people have strong opinions on blow-ups, but for us, they were kind of a hassle because we have everything set up on a timer, so they'd be blown up at night with lights on. Timer goes off, they go down. Problem with that is if there's a lot of wind, if there's rain, if there's snow, which we don't really get much snow, but on the rare occasion, it can really mess with those blow-ups. And we've had them for a few years, they're looking kind of rough. So we decided to kind of start over with our Christmas decorations, in the yard at least. The house is staying the same, we still have our projection up. So we got the Prismatic collection from Sam's Club. We got the entire collection. This is going to be a relatively short video. We're just going to show you guys very quickly as we unbox them. We'll show you guys what they look like in the daytime with the sunlight kind of bouncing off the different prisms. And then we'll show you guys what they look like at night when we turn the lights on. And that's it. So let's get straight to the unboxing. All right, so here's the entire Prismatic collection in all of its boxed up glory. We ended up buying the archway, the Christmas tree, the deer family set, the snowman, the snowflakes, and we ended up actually buying 2 sets of the ornaments. So the first piece of the collection that we unboxed was one of the ornament sets. Now, a common theme that you will end up seeing as we unbox all of these is that every one of these items is essentially shrink wrapped. Now, I love pulling that small film of plastic off of things. Normally, it's very satisfying, but in this case, it was really annoying because there are these little tiny pieces of plastic that actually hold the structure together, and the plastic gets caught on those, so it ends up ripping, and it just takes forever to take it off. And plus, it's not just one sheet of plastic, it's a lot of small pieces. But anyway, whenever you unbox these, you'll see, but be sure to pull all that plastic off. And then as you assemble the pieces, something else that you want to keep in mind is you want to make sure that you connect the wires together before actually connecting any of the parts together to actually assemble the pieces, because if you don't, you'll have to disassemble them to get to those wires. So be sure to connect the wires. With the ornaments, basically you just put the top on, you connect the 2 halves, and then you put on the base, and that's pretty much it. So let's take a look at what the final results are after putting these ornaments together. Also, I just had to include this in here. Our Amazon delivery driver actually stopped and asked us about our projectors. They're looking to buy a new projector, and he's delivered to our house before, and I guess he's seen the projection, so he was asking us about that, so I thought that was kind of funny, so I threw it in the video. But let's move on to I can't remember what the snowman. What model they are, but yeah, order them on Amazon. So, like I said, just like everything else, first thing you have to do is just pull that plastic off of all the different parts. Once you get that plastic off, the snowman assembly is pretty easy actually. You first put the 2 bottom pieces of the base together, then you put the middle together with the snowman arms, and then you put the head on. But we made a mistake. We put the head on first. You actually want to put the hat on before you add that head in there. So let's take a quick look at the assembled snowman. And now we're going to move on to the deer family. Taking that plastic off again. Now, each deer assembles pretty much the same way. You connect the wires, you connect the legs, you connect the head. Now, depending on the gender of the deer, maybe you'll put on the horns or the ears, and the tail, of course, on all of them. And then, now that the deer family is assembled, let's take a quick look at those. And moving on to the easiest part of this unboxing is the snowflakes. So the snowflakes did not have any plastic on them, so we just unboxed them. So here they are. Now onto the tree. Common theme here, take all that plastic off, and then you put together the base of the tree. After assembling the base of the tree, then you'll put the middle section on. Once again, don't forget to connect those wires, and then we'll put the top on, and the tree's ready to go. So let's take a quick look at that. And last but not least, the archway. So I thought the archway was going to be the hardest one, but turns out it was actually pretty easy. There was not nearly as much plastic to undo, but essentially you just wire it up, put together the pieces of the arch, assemble it to the base, and then you take the different snowflakes and then attach them to the tree in their designated spots, and that's it. So let's take a final look at all the assembled pieces in the daylight. So one really cool thing about this collection is that during the daytime, they still look really cool because depending on where the sunlight is shining, it will really reflect back different colors. So as you move around, you'll see different colors coming through on the different pieces. But now that we've taken a look at them in the daylight, let's take a look at them at night with the lights on. So these things look really cool at night. They're also very bright, much brighter than I thought they would be, but very cool looking, just like in the daylight. Depending on the angle that you look at them, they do kind of give off different colors because of that kind of prism effect. So a very cool addition to our holiday decorations. I really like the way these turned out. And if you're interested in them, have them at Sam's, and I'll put a link in the video description to the different pieces. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are interested in the Prismatic collection, I put links to all the different pieces in the video description below, so check it out. As always, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to stay up to date and notified with everything they're doing here at Hidden Creek Manor. In the meantime, happy holidays. See you in the next one.
Congratulations. You made it to the end of the video. As a reward for sticking around, you may now watch one of these two videos. The choice is yours, but choose wisely.